Candace Owens is basically blaming Turning Point USA for the killing of Charlie Kirk. She's saying that they are hiding evidence, all types of shit. Chat shit getting spooky, man. Let me play this shit.
Know for a fact also that one of his first phone calls, it wasn't just 2 phone calls he made 3, because he also called Elizabeth McCoy, his wife, who screamed at the office. Okay. And so we're not being told the truth. That's what I'm getting at. We are not being told the sensible truth. Was his phone call to Erica only 10 seconds? Like you just drop that news and keep it moving? Or was he already on the phone with Rob McCoy? What happened? Okay. I need clarification because every day that goes on, it feels to me like Turning Point is engaged in a cover up. And there's no other way to say this. There is no other ways. I don't care who at Turning Point tweets. I literally do not care. I will breathe fire on all of you. I know how these events work. Why was this event confirmed so quickly when it was requested so late? Answer these questions. I need answers to these questions to understand what happened on that day. Because the way that Mikey moves is like he knows where he's going. It's like they know where they're going to meet. And we know that they got to the hospital very quickly because Blake Neff says elsewhere they got into the hospital within 25 minutes. Okay. That means they knew instantly where the hospital was. They knew which direction to go to, the communication that's flowing. I think Frank said he was on the phone while they were in the car with his family members. Don't quote me on that. So all of this happened. You instantly got to the hospital, which, by the way, the hospital was put on lockdown when Charlie came in. That's what we were told. They let Mikey and the Turning Point boys in. Maybe that's true. It sounds like it is true. Obviously, we know that you were there when they came out and said that Charlie had died, according to Blake Neff. And according to Frank Turek's testimony, but a lot of this little stuff is not making sense, okay? It's not making sense. And you cannot tell me that to dispel this rumor, right, by letting people see the call logs, by letting people see the video footage would somehow hurt the case. Because that's the BS they're selling us right now. Like transparency would hurt the case. And like I've said, if transparency would hurt the case, then it's because you don't have a case, okay? If transparency would hurt the case, it's because you don't have a case. And if you're telling me that your phone logs on that day would somehow hurt the case, you are asking me to be an idiot. And I can't be an idiot. I can't pretend that I was born yesterday. You're lying. They're lying about the phone calls. They're lying about the timing of the phone calls. The phone calls don't make sense. Just want to say that. I'm going to chill.
I mean, shit, man. Usually when these type of things happen, it's usually an inside job, and if evidence is not being shown, if transparency will hurt the case, then that means that they're in on the case. They have something to do with the case. So basically, that's what that is. That's what that is. So I mean, chat. Turning Point USA been looking spooky, man. Everybody pointing fingers at them. At least most people are, and shit. You can see like a lot of people are talking about how Turning Point USA is really an Israel platform. It's really pro-Israel, and even Charlie Kirk, he went against the Israel agenda. He went against Israel. I guess the month he died, they got him out of there quick. But RP to Charlie Kirk, man. I don't think he deserved to die the way he did, but it's just crazy, man. Chad, what do y'all think? Like, do y'all think Turning Point USA really has something to do with this? Like, on some real shit though, like just to be real, like I be thinking this shit and I'll be like, nah, it's no way. It's no fucking way. And it's like, bro, it's so many things that we think is impossible, and then in the future we end up like getting evidence that is true. It's just like even like with the government and stuff like that. It's just many cases where we think, oh, things are this way, and later on we find out that it's not. And this is like one of those things where I'm like, no fucking way. And then later on, I'm gonna find out that I've been wrong the whole time. Well, hopefully not, but I don't really know, man. If y'all really feel different, let me know in the chat. Let me know how y'all feel about this whole topic in the chat. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Appreciate y'all time. Please like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna be back with some more content.